Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're doing something a little different. I have a so oh, so we have Iran here, the Iran war. That's still ongoing, I'm pretty sure. If we look at what was 3 hours ago, the body of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has arrived in the holy city of Qom, marking the next phase of a week-long funeral procession. He was killed in a joint U.S.-Israeli airstrike on February 28th. I think it was this year this happened. This has been going on for months. And the reason why this war started, Benjamin Netanyahu kind of told Trump to attack Iran. And Trump, being the way he is, he believed it. So he attacked Iran. Oil prices are at an all-time high. Even though he says it's not. They're actually going down. But like how he says he had nothing to do, he was not in the Epstein files. Even though a lot of people know he was. He was mentioned a lot. You might not believe me, because I'm just saying what I think. But I'm pretty sure he was involved. Why else do you think he doesn't want to release the list? Like, do you think it's because he wants to protect the victims? No, it's not. He just doesn't want to get impeached. And now they're trying to rig elections, like, in states, because they don't want to lose power. That's... And also, the World Cup, Trump met with FIFA's president, and I'm pretty sure that's a big sign of corruption in that. But enough about that. But now, yesterday, the Qatari Prime Minister, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, stated that the Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs discussed with the Indian Foreign Minister the latest developments in the region and their impact on the global economy. Both sides emphasized the importance of resolving disputes and conflicts through dialogue and diplomatic means. Also, thousands of mourners have attended the funeral. Wait a minute. Two days ago, the Institute of Science and International Security, the good ISIS, publishes a status update on the main nuclear sites in Iran. Natanz, almost no visible activity. Access to the underground enrichment halls has not yet been restored. The AGMs in the complex are still destroyed. The main and backup electric systems are still down. And the HVAC units are still scattered throughout the complex. Pickaxe Mountain. Vehicle traffic was observed on the roads leading to the western tunnel entrances, which apparently indicates continued work inside the facility and strengthening of the tunnel entrances. On the other hand, the tunnel entrances in the eastern complex were partially blocked with dirt and are inaccessible to vehicles. For now, dirt and rock obstacles along the access roads to the tunnels were placed 2 months ago, creating a widening path that slows down vehicle traffic towards the tunnels. The tunnel entrances themselves are still blocked with dirt. Yusufan As of June 29, 2026, no new activity was observed and the tunnel entrances are still blocked. So that was 2 days ago. On the same day, the two U.S. officials told the southern route in the Strait of Hormuz is currently still active. One U.S. official claimed most of the ships are transiting with their electronic identification off, so the open source platforms don't see them. The official confirmed the Iranians tried to intimidate ships on VHF radios. Second of U.S. officials claimed the pace in the southern route has increased in recent days. Around 50 trips transited and the route was still open. I highly doubt that. 3 days ago, Macron said France is maintaining its mine-countering capabilities in the Strait of Hormuz and is returning the aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle to Toulon, France. Also, Iran's Galibaf said, imagine having 40-something million of your own citizens on food stamps and calling another nation hungry. This is not proclamation. This is a projection. Keep your SNAP advice. Our assets are our choices. Mind your malnutrition rates. And also, 3 days ago, Houthis say they forced Saudi warplanes out of Yemeni airspace after they tried to stop an Iranian civilian aircraft from landing in Sanya. They warned that future Saudi actions will be met with attacks on Saudi airports and other vital targets. That seemed... They tried to stop an Iranian civilian aircraft. Maybe they could have detected that there were some members of a Houthi government officials on the aircraft. Who knows? And what other vital targets are the Houthis talking about? We still don't know. Hasn't been confirmed on here. 4 days ago, according to a release from U.S. Naval Forces Central Command, on July 1st, an MH-60S Seahawk helicopter from the USS George H.W. Bush was forced to make an emergency water landing in the Arabian Sea. 3 of the crew members were recovered, with the 4th still missing, according to Haltman of At the War Zone Wire, citing a U.S. Navy official. The search for the 4th missing crew member is still ongoing. Also, if you haven't noticed already, the Arabian Sea, it's not called that. If we take a look at Google Maps, if we see the official name, whoa, wait. Oh. I look like an idiot. I thought it meant the Persian Gulf. I'm an idiot. Anyway, 5 days ago. Oh boy. This should be interesting. Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister, our delegation meetings in Doha were held trilaterally with the Qatari and Pakistani sides. 6 days ago, the French military told Al Arabia that allied countries have joined their naval and air forces near the Gulf of Aden. If you don't know where that is, well, it's here, right near this strait, the Bab al-Manab Strait, which, yeah. Apparently Yemen has two capitals. What the... That was weird. So I guess their second capital of Aden is connected to this? But yeah. Anyway. 6 days ago, Israeli media. Oh boy. Can't wait for this to be weird. Police and Shin Bet Security Service has arrested 20-year-old American citizen suspected of spying for Iran. Why does that sound like propaganda? The Saudi Foreign Ministry, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, discussed with his Chinese counterpart efforts to de-escalate tensions and enhance security. That's a good thing. The U.S. doesn't need to be involved in the Middle East. George Washington said that the U.S. should not get involved in other countries' business. We saw this happen in World War I and World War II. We allied with the British. That's how we were brought into World War I. I'm not saying we as the people, I'm just talking about the nation itself. But yeah. Iranian Foreign Ministry, we will fulfill our commitments under the Memorandum of Understanding as long as the other party does the same. Well, the other party did not do the same, as the war is still ongoing. Iranian Foreign Ministry again. Dialogue with Qatari mediators regarding the implementation of the interim agreement with Washington, including the release of frozen assets, will most likely take place on Wednesday in Doha. And this was 6 days ago. The war is still ongoing. Jesus! Qatari Foreign Ministry spokesperson, Iran's frozen $6 billion funds have not even been transferred to Tehran. Okay, he said that twice. I don't think he needed to say that twice, but who am I to judge? Oh God, what is this? Trump is not who you think. A smart person? Yeah, he's not smart. Anyway, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said on Tuesday that 6 members of a Kurdish opposition group were killed in clashes with security forces near Mahabad in Iran's western Azerbaijan province. If you don't know where that is, well, hold on, let me show you. If you want to see this, here it is. That's East Azerbaijan. This is West Azerbaijan. This is where that took place. Right here, where you see all the AZs, that's Azerbaijan itself. Fun fact, there are more Azerbaijanis in Iran than actual Azerbaijan. That's correct. I think that is crazy. This picture is horrible. Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Dismantling a terrorist cell that infiltrated from the north and western border intended to carry out sabotage operations. I wonder why. 7 days ago, Bloomberg citing blurred data, approximately 24 cargo ships, including oil and gas tankers, passed through the Strait of Hormuz on Monday. It was a week ago, I'm pretty sure. Well, let me check out my calendar. Seven days ago from here was the 29th. Yeah, a week ago. That was a whole week. And again, in Pav, county of Kermanshah province, 2 local Iranian guard corps were killed and 2 were injured in a suspected militant attack on their houses. And same again, following an armed attack last night in Saravan City, where a family's car was shot, which resulted in the death of the man and the family and the energy of the woman. The woman of the family has also succumbed due to severity of her injuries. My condolences to the children of those 2 people. I hope whoever shot at the car is being brought to justice. I don't condone murder unless it's for a good reason. But still, it still won't be. You still won't be found out guilty in court. You would still go to jail, but you probably had a good reason for it. Anyways, clashes between the PJAK. I don't remember what that is. And the Iranian government have continued throughout the entire day and are continuing right now. Iran is using various artillery systems as well as FPV drones. The PJAK is striking back with what they have. Casualties have been reported. Oh, really? Casualties have been reported? It's a clash. There's gonna be casualties in a clash. Oman's foreign minister said Muscat does not support imposing tolls on ships transiting the Strait of Hormuz, but that discussions are currently underway with Iran regarding the imposition of service fees, similar to those in the Straits of Malacca and Singapore. Some of these services might include enhancing navigational safety, protecting waters from pollution, and improving preparedness for dealing with accidents or emergencies. Rod al-Sadi said in an interview with Monte Carlo Diallo Radio, I probably butchered that. Oh God. President Donald J. Trump has posted to Truth Social saying that representatives from the U.S. and Iran will meet tomorrow in Doha, Qatar, after Iran requested a meeting, which this was still a week ago. I don't know why he had to scream about it. I don't know why this is in all caps, like he's yelling. Oh god, here it goes again. Trump, highest poll numbers ever, even higher than the election day. November 5th. This despite the fact that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. They weren't gonna build a nuke regardless. Iran has launched an extensive military operation in the mountain areas. Oh boy. I think this is enough for today of Iran for now. Maybe something new has came. No, nothing new yet. But yeah, a lot is happening right now. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have anything you want me to talk about regarding the US or any country at that matter, let me know. And I'll cover it I'll talk about it soon. At a random time. Make sure to subscribe as well. And tell your friends and family. It'll be greatly appreciated. I just want to make cool, some informational videos, some fun mapping videos. I just want to make whoever's watching like the video. I just want them to like what they're watching. They don't have to like the video or subscribe. I just want them to like what they're watching. They don't have to like.